where as the House of Representatives begins oversight on the Nigerian Armed Forces in the face of heightening security challenges in the country, the Nigerian Army and the Defense Ministry says they have recorded major successes in curbing banditry and insurgency in the country. The Chief of Army Staff, Farouk Yahaya, says this during a budget defense session with the House Committee on Army in Abuja. Chairman of the Army Committee, Honorable Abdul Razak Namdas, set the tone and commended the Chief of Army Staff for successes recorded so far in the fight against insurgency, banditry and kidnapping, but urged them not to relent in the effort. Responding to inquiries by lawmakers, General Yahaya assured effective utilization of the funds appropriated for the military, adding that the legislative support to the Army has reinforced the vigor amongst officers, resulting to successes in its war against enemies of the country.
For the Nigerian Army, it means consolidating the gains recorded in tackling insecurity in its various shades and the attendant challenges. It is a call not to slide. It is a call not to sleep. And it is a call to re-strategize and ultimately conquer the enemy. Before I proceed, let me on behalf of the committee acknowledge the vision of the current Chief of Army Staff, which is to have a professional Nigerian Army to accomplish assigned missions within a joint environment in defense of Nigeria. The vision which centers around working in full collaboration with heads of other sister security agencies no doubt contributed immensely to the recent successes recorded by our security forces in the counter-insurgency, terrorism operation, fighting banditry, kidnapping, and other criminal acts that threaten our collective existence as a nation.
These efforts require deliberate investment in personnel welfare, leadership capacity building, procurement of necessary equipment, platforms and infrastructure, which are hinged on adequate funding. I recognize the need to constantly boost the morale of the fighting troops. Hence, I pay them constant operational visits to give strategic guidance. This approach has been yielding good results as observed in the unprecedented surrender of Boko Haram terrorists and their families since I took over the mantle of leadership. As you are all aware, the theater of operation has expanded beyond the Northeast to other geopolitical zones. Thus, manpower requirements of the Nigerian Army have also increased to accommodate these attendant needs.